Never, ever, ever, and I promise you this, keep your head still in the golf swing. How many times, right? I can hear this all the time at the driving range. I can hear it going on in some of your golfers' heads. Keep your head still, keep your head down, because you lifted it too early and that's why you hit a bad shot. No. We're going to prove today how actually allowing that head to move up and through and what sequence it makes will actually allow you to get more energy, move the body better, strike the golf ball and get that feeling of, oh, how good did that feel? There's nothing better than that, right? Let's get into today's video. So, just to point out to you here, every single one of these videos, we have a PDF and a weekly newsletter. All that information is down below. Let's get into this. Let's start off with backswing, and I think this is a great place for you to start. We've got to understand that in the backswing, if I sort of started off separating myself in two, we have tilts and turns in the backswing to limit how much this head moves. Okay, I don't want you to stand there focusing on keeping this head still. We're going to feel like we put a lot of attention to the rest of our body. Limit control, limit speed, limit strike. We don't want any of those. So place your hands across your chest. I want you to work through this motion. We're going to feel like our left shoulder works down to our left pocket, and we're going to feel like our right pocket works around. Now look at my head. It's sort of moved where my ear is sort of on the right edge of this, I guess, or left edge as you're looking at it right here. Watch. So this is a great wind up in the backswing here. This is really allowing me to feel as I've got loads of pent-up energy ready to release on the downswing. So nice and simply, if you have good tilts and turns and pivots in the backswing, you're going to be able to feel as though you get a little bit of head movement. We're not stood here focusing, right, I've got to get that strike, keep that head still. Look how much tension I'm going to have through my body. So nice and simply, for that backswing, what we're going to want to feel is left shoulder gets closer to left pocket, right pocket works around. Look at me here. And you can see this from the down the line perspective as well here. I'm really starting to coil up in that golf swing. Now let's talk about downswing. This is the golden nugget moment, and this is what I really want to get into for the majority of this video. I'm going to throw two balls away here. Number one, have a look at this. Okay, I threw the ball away. Didn't go very far for one, but for two, look how sort of static my body was. No real rotation, but a lot of rotation of my hands. Now, essentially, the more these move, the more that club face is going to rotate, right? Let's have a look at this second version. And we're going to put a slow-mo over this one. Back, tilts and turns good. Much straighter than where I've thrown that ball. Much more togetherness with the body. Arms and body are working together, not working on their own. So let's grab a golf club. I'm going to treat myself to this. Look at it. Look at it. This has never been hit. Never, ever, ever been hit yet. I'm not going to hit it actually, but I'm going to explain it using it because I feel fancy. So, let's grab a golf ball in here before we talk about the drill I want you to really encourage you to use. So we've got our ball in here. I've got it slightly ahead of my head position because I've got a long iron in my hand. In the backswing, we're really looking to feel as though we've got good tilts and turns, okay? Now have a look at what my head does. My head's going to drive as I drive into my left hand side. It's going to feel like it works down and forwards. It's then going to start to work up and then back. So essentially, what we're allowing our head to do is our head to help and encourage our chest and our sort of thoracic area to move. Watch this. Head stays down as far as I can go. Immediately I lift my head, it encourages the rest of this motion to sync up. So the more we keep this head still, trying to find that strike, the less likely we are to. I'm not saying we're not going to, because we are, we can hit some good shots. But if we can encourage an element of following the spots on the ball, and that'd be a real realistic way of thinking about this, that is a space I want to be in. So just watch this head movement again, and if you're at the range now or at home, just sort of do it with your hands together if you're at home, or grab a golf club, put this phone on the side, align it stick out in front of us to the top. Just feel you go to the right hand side of it as you're looking at it, and you've got a view here from behind me as well. Right hand side, we drive, head follows the chin, or chin, sorry, follows the left elbow, and it works back and up. So essentially it's down, and as you start to come up and out the shot, the head may move back slightly as we extend up and out. So nice and simple, nice and simple. Now, not at any point in the golf swing would I be thinking about that. I'm not going to hit it with this too hard. We need a 7-9 for this drill. Okay, so we're going to put 2 shots away here. First one we're going to do in slow motion, and this is what I call the no-look shot, because it really encourages an extreme version of sinking the arms and the body up, allowing the chest to work, allowing the head to drive through, not this motion. Okay, so let's hit this one away and then move on to how we can realistically take this to the golf course. It's the most bizarre feeling in the world, but it's absolutely amazing how straight that ball actually goes. It's ridiculous. Look at that slow-mo. I'm going to put 2 of these on here. Absolutely ridiculous. So let's talk about this in a way. I'm going to hit it now. I'm going to hit it, and we'll get a naughty, nice little shot tracer with this one. Let's talk about how we can do this on the golf course, because I'm not saying for 1 second I want you to be like this, not looking at the ball, but I've got a simple analogy that I really want you to use and try. Now, this is the realistic sort of version I think will be great for your golf game. So what I want you to imagine is that as you're hitting that golf ball away, your eyes are going to follow the spots on the golf ball. Now, I always say this, right? No matter if you're new, been playing this game a while, lacking in mobility, this feeling of allowing your eyes to follow the spots on the ball will simply get you through the golf ball so much better. Or, I know which one I'd rather have. Okay, so here we go. I can't wait to hit this. This is going to be an absolute, well, I'll tell you how it feels after I've hit it. I've got to hit it good because there's a lot of water here. Okay, here we go. First time I've hit this bad boy. Feels so long compared to me using one length. Oh, is it so nice? Is it long enough? We're home and dry. Woo-hoo! I'm going to be honest with you. It was a little bit off the toe. I'm not going to lie. A little bit off the toe. So there we go. Hopefully a nice simple analogy for you to use today that's going to help you get through the golf ball. Remind yourselves of those analogy of me having the football in my hand. 1, 2, you get through the golf ball so much easier. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Alex Elliott, PGA Golf Professional. Don't forget to join in tomorrow at 3:30.